Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm breaking down the one and only trade that I took actually yesterday. So if you see me in the next video, I'm wearing the same clothes because I'm making the next video after this. And yeah, so this is the trade for yesterday, Monday, July 21st. Before we start off, we got the Gorilla Mind here. This is the best flavor by far. Black cherry vanilla, fire. Absolutely fire. Best flavor. Anyways, Sqqq yesterday, huge rip up, off open, huge rip up. I missed the rip up, unfortunately, but I did what I always do, mark out 15-minute high, 15-minute low, and you can see I should have taken my entry at the close of this candle, and then I would have caught that little bit up there or that little bit up right there, but I didn't take that because I thought it was too risky because we already had like a massive push up. And I ended up waiting way later in the day, taking a trade way later in the day. So I didn't take a trade when I was sitting at my desk in the morning. Typically trade between 9:30 and 11, or maybe 9:30 to 11:30. I didn't take a trade in that time period. I waited, and then later in the afternoon, I saw something that I wanted to try. So I used lighter size, but I tried it, and it worked. So this is the trade that I saw later in the day. I saw his bounce originally here, middle of the day. I ended up taking my trade over here. We had this bounce right here, failure to move up higher, and then this 5-minute engulfing candle right here is what made me want to get in. Once we started pushing down aggressively right there, entered the trade on the 2-minute just because we already bounced this area before. Cool. But we have all this liquidity down here. I know price wants to go back to that liquidity for sure. There's no way that price just pushed up this hard and is not going to come back to this area at some point. And it's way later in the day, so the probability of it coming back to that area is a little bit higher now that we've had all this time basically to wait. So essentially what I did, entered off that 5-minute bullish engulfing. No, this does not have anything to do with my strategy. And that's why I use lighter size, and I wanted to try it as a concept to see if it worked or not, and it ended up working. So on Sqqq, this is the trade I took. We got the 2-minute time frame. Boom. So entered right here. Or it might have been over here a little bit more, but I tried to redraw it. I was on my phone, so I couldn't draw it. I don't have the exact timestamps because after a day, for some reason on Fidelity, when you go back to your orders, you can't find the exact timestamp, which is pretty stupid, but whatever. I took the trade somewhere around here. Anyways, my entry was $18.38 and my exit was $18.44. So I just took a small scalp, like super small scalp, ran a 1-to-1, or technically slightly above 1-to-1, but that's just because I got filled at 44 instead of 43. But my stop would have been 18.33. Target was 18.43, but I ended up getting 18.44. And that's pretty much it. I saw the 5-minute bullish engulfing candle, right? I saw prices already in a downtrend. We pulled back to this EMA, 13 EMA. We already bounced at this area. Oh, go back to Sqqq so you can see. We already bounced at this area before. I know we want to break below this area because there's liquidity down here. It's just only a matter of time before we push down to that. So I entered, light size, took the trade. It pulled back. I exited, market closed, and that was it. It's a pretty simple trade, but it doesn't technically align with my strategy. It's just something that I wanted to try. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So pretty simple trade overall. Like I said, lighter size. And one rule of thumb, if you guys are ever trying something slightly different than your strategy that's been producing for you, use lighter size and don't expect anything from it. Like, it's one thing to use lighter size and be like, oh, if I lose, I'll only lose $50 or whatever, right? But, like, don't expect anything from it at all. Just take the trade and just be like, I wonder if this is going to work. Like, go in with that mindset. I wonder if this will work or not. Everything lined up. It hit all my checkpoints, but I'm just trying to find out if this works or not. And if it works, then cool. And try it again. And try it again. And try it again. And the next thing you know, then you have a second tool in your tool belt that you can use to be able to trade. So yeah, it's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.